Good day. It's so nice to be here with you. I'm sending everybody a nice, warm, loving embrace and just really so thankful that we're together. And as I do every morning, I take a look at what's going on and look at the individuals and I look at what's the energy of the globe and how things are flowing across the planet and what's going on. Right now, there is such the ability to have peace, really nice, peaceful month. And this is for everybody. So in order to have a peaceful month, you maybe have some things coming up that don't feel peaceful. And if you watched me before, I get into a space where I'm looking at everything where it's just really calm and looking at everything and words aren't necessarily necessary. And that's where I'm at this morning. And we're just going to have a shared moment of consciously accepting source love. And I've just taken a nice deep breath. And it's from my heart to your heart, and from the greater all, from source love, without restriction, without judgment or pain, or without conditions. And sometimes, may not be for you, but for sometimes, accepting love can be a difficult thing because you have experience with love that does not feel loving. Or perhaps you're more of the mindset or more the habit of giving love. So let's just be about 2 or 3 minutes here, maybe longer, probably 5 or 6 minutes, where we're just going to go in the space of love. Source love, allowing that to come into your physical body, allowing it to be present with you. As you start to allow this and embody it, expands throughout every part of your body, goes into all your etheric fields, and helps you anchor in and stay in this place of source love. Again, source love does not have conditions, restrictions, limitations, judgments. It's easily, it just comes in, it flows, it hits every being on the planet. Doesn't and perhaps it'll make sense. Look at love coming from a lot of people, and I'm sure I include myself in this. It kind of has a start and stop. And I'll love you according to how I feel loved. I'll love you if I'm in a good space. I'll love you if you meet my definition of what's deserving of love. And as we go into oneness consciousness, all is deserving. We're all deserving of love and compassion. And so the more we consciously make the choice to live with love and to accept love and just be love, it creates feeling. You may feel it in your head right here. You may not. And I just asked, why would it go to the head instead of the heart? Because the head is the one that overrides the mind, which we need. We need the mind for discernment, but it quantifies love. It quantifies love coming or going. And so we're just going to, and you may feel some buzzing. You may get a little dizzy. You may feel nothing, but it is coming for you, whether you're available or not. And within love is peace. So we're just going to, looks like some people are, good morning. And as the field expands, and as I embody it for me, I support embodying it for you. And right now we have all kinds of beautiful, wonderful people experiencing different things. And we're all heading the same place. We're all evolving. We're all deciding to go into a place of oneness. We're going to do it in our own time, in our own way. We're going to make room in our systems for more love. So if it feels right today, make the choice to give and receive love in balance. When I woke up this morning, I just take a look, I sit and I pause, and I just take a, kind of like a bird's eye view of what's going on. And, it's like music in my ear, and I could feel the imbalance. I could sense here the giving and receiving of love. And nothing that we experience is right or wrong. It's just the experience. But I can hear. It's a little bit hard to explain. So I'm gonna just do my best. But as we're doing this, there's still the energetic. We're still activating and aligning with love. So when I wake up, I can hear. I want to say inequality, but it's really the imbalance of it. And as you and I do this work, there's many others on the planet doing the work, consciously or unconsciously. And I call it work because it's an active choice. It's active, we have to actively participate in creating oneness consciousness. In order to do that, we have to go through some barriers. But as you and I are doing the work, I can hear and sense other people on the planet doing the work. And so it starts to come into balance. It starts to flow better, it sounds better. Perhaps it's something you'd like to do. Perhaps you would like to take a few moments during the day and just ask yourself, where is my flow of love and receiving? Can I get a sense of how what I do affects somebody else? And we all have different ways of sensing energy. Seeing, knowing, feeling, being fuller, whatever, however it presents for you. So we're just going to take a few moments here and let this exchange, this loving exchange of peace and love take place. Take a nice deep breath. You can feel it coming in. And for some, it just helps to take that and actively ask that I know what love is, that I understand love, that I be in love, that I increase my ability to receive and give love with total commitment and devotion. Without love or condition, then my love is pure. Where I'm still working on this, I accept the opportunities to bring me this awareness. And above all, I love myself, and perhaps I'm learning to love myself. And I courageously allow that to be. So this is almost like hitting a button today. And what we've activated here together will continue flowing. And you may get, may even get a little bit of this, a little bit of woo, a little bit of this today as you go out of that and come into it, or as you're aligning yourself to it and adjusting to your field and perhaps fields around you. But I invite you to make the conscious choice that I live in love today. I accept love and I give love without restriction, and I allow the flow to be continual and ever going. And some of you may be really experienced and way beyond me, and some of you may be just beginning this. And that's what's so beautiful, is we're doing this together, we're helping each other. What one does, we just expand for the next person. So go out and be the love today, and I will do my best to be loved today. It's a nice place to be. It's not quite time to end, so we're just going to let this be for a few moments. That's what I keep hearing, is my love is your love. And so what that means to me, and you can discern for yourself and take in what it means to you. But it's that same, what we give, we receive. So if my love can be my best, I'll receive your best. And maybe you've noticed that. I know I've noticed that when I'm in my best, I seem to receive the best from others. And when I haven't been my best, that can be where my day can be where I'm, some kind of conflict comes up, or something that's not. Again, I can't say it's good or bad, but perhaps I'm judging myself. That's actually what it is. You judge yourself. When you judge yourself, if that's a little too hard, perhaps you project out and judge someone else. So just recognize that my love is your love. Your love is my love. And that we're choosing, again, whenever it's right for you, we're choosing to be in the flow of love, compassion, and peace. If you just turned on, perhaps you want to go back to the beginning and watch again. And what I'm going to do is I just set this kind of on a timer. It's going to run continue to flow for an hour. And after an hour, if you want to receive more, just kind of ask for more, ask it to run longer. And it's really like setting a button, and I'll just keep running activating. And all I'm doing is something that's in my system. As you're watching this, we're teaching your system. And perhaps you're teaching me. So I'm never saying that I know more than you, or that I experience life better than you. It's just that together we're going to find what works best, embrace that in one another, and expand on that. So perhaps you're working on loving yourself without judgment. You may feel the need to set the reset button an hour or two, and you can just keep continually doing that. And every time you watch this video or another video I do, it's a live connection, so it doesn't matter when you watch it. It's not connected to time. It's connected heart to heart. And so I can see this connection. Like the pulse is stronger. It's almost like a heartbeat, and it's a louder sound, and the field is getting wider as we connect and we stay in this space. So recognize as you go about your day, one, you're connecting to yourself consciously, connected to my all, but I'm also connecting with everyone I come in contact with. Whether it's just walking by someone or having an interaction. I'm emitting my vibrational field, and I get to choose what that is. And you choose with intention. For me, I'm choosing that I stay in balance, giving and receiving. You know your life experience, so you choose what's best for you. Maybe it's being in balance. Maybe it's I'm choosing to receive love without condition, with delight and joy and compassion. Or perhaps you're choosing to give love without restriction, with love and joy and compassion. And that's how we bring the balance back. And we stay in the flow. I can feel each and every one of you. And I can see you. Thank you. I promised to keep these videos short so that people could get in and out quickly. But today's not that day. Today's going to be a longer connection. And a deeper connection. Okay. You may get a sense of overwhelm. And you may feel something familiar, you may feel something new. This is the shared communication of love, the shared space of love. And we're getting better and better at holding the space for longer times. And being love. And so what we have created, what we've just participated in, is it's not something that's going to dissolve. So you may feel the need to reset later. But, and so I watch myself and all of us, and whether you're watching now or later, because I see other people coming in later too. It, it almost looks like ribbons of each individual energy coming together like this, and then we join together, and we're creating this circle. It's like unless it's a vortex, but it's really just we're aligning with each other, and then we just keep expanding. What we've done is we've gone above the collective consciousness, and right now the collective consciousness is out of balance with love. It's not judgment, it just is. And so we have created ability, and we're holding space to be above the collective. And we're just, we're aligned. We're not separating. And because we're human and we're learning how to use it, we may our humanness, our body, our mind may drop down a little bit, but our essence, we're now here. We're going to stay here, and we're going to invite more people here. And there's lots of people up in this field above the collective consciousness. There's just more people in collective consciousness with the misunderstanding of love. So once you reach this spot and you understand it, it's like that's where you want to be. And so you'll it's like building the muscle. You're just going to learn how to stay there. And perhaps you already know that. Perhaps, I'm not saying anything about anybody. I'm just acknowledging what I see and how beautiful this was this morning and how we all came together to create more. And I think I could stay in this place all day with you. And I would like to, but I'm going to close it out for today. And I will be back tomorrow. So my deepest love to you, my friends. And my continued gratitude for the love that we are sharing and the space we are creating. We are one, and we are love.